you tell me what happened here in Herrgott's... Amen. Why did my Chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
Ah. I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
Now, we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt you had your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzik are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your Equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen? Follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could. But then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trust. The finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell.
Happens. Just watch
And
where
that
you're going
we're
next time.
sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
Christ, pardon me.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Is this enough?
That sounds really interesting. Aye, that'll do.
Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
Satisfied?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands. Aye, that'll do. I was glad to... Be of help to you. Good sir.
I supposed to do then? You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you. Oh, aye. How could I have forgotten about it?
I'd like to learn.
Certainly. If you are not afraid, I was taught it by... But of course, first, it won't put a blow. Now come and try. Good, good. You've really got a knack for it.
God be
Keep
with
it up,
you.
my friend.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings. Can we fight?
As you wish.
Nah, I don't want wood.
How many opponents do you want?
You'll be enough.
If you say so. You can't stand up to this. Fucking hell! I'm all yours. Shit your eyes out. Well, have you had enough?
Plenty.
You've got a lot to learn. Go and...
Let's fight.
Stop by when I'm over. Excuse me.
Let's fight.
You're not up to a real fight, right?
Nah, none of that. I want to fight.
In the state you're in.
I see you've got a dog.
Wait a mo. The guards found... They wanted to go...
I'll gladly.
Let's get to it then.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Here. Like this. My God! Oh, come on! Alright, that'll do. Here. Like this. Finished. Your turn. My God, what?
Sacre!
That's a good one.
God be with you.
One more time.
Look what I have for you. Look what I have for you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
God be with you. Word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
What would you say to this?
You'll have to make a better offer for this. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Great.
Christ almighty.
The Lord be with you.
I'm here for some...
Christ, what? I've got the tack ready, but so kindly take a look at him in the stable here. Farewell. Farewell.
My God, what now?
I took a look at Herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest. An honest stock, too. I've heard that weird.
So I heard...
Well,
Ah, don't worry. I learned to ride...
well, I'll be damned. But even you can tack him up yourself.
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend. What can you do, sir? Maybe next. Time then.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Do you accept?
We're getting close. Finally, a reasonable... I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. I hope you find what you're looking for next. What are you whistling for?
Interesting.
I wouldn't want that there if someone gave it to me for free.
Easy. Good horse. A word about the price.
Well,
What would you say to this?
Look. Very well, then.
I was glad to be of help to you, good.
Interesting.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in a wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
I bought a lovely new bow the other day for a great price.
Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
And it looked like we'd never agree.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Greetings to you too.
Let's talk about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht?
What would you say to this?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price.
One beer after another. Did you get to say goodbye to
I'd like to do something about that price.
I didn't either. But I was traveling through Semi, so I went to see her. And how's our little
What would you say to this?
That's not worth it.
even recognized her? You don't say. Remember how she used to be all
Aye,
smile?
that some'll convince me.
Late mother. When I was with her, she didn't smile at all. Not once.
God be with you.
Would you like to...
What game would you like?
Masters.
Let's play.
The living daylights out of Wojtek for that. He shouldn't have done that. Get her drunk. I'm not sure that's what's troubling her. It wasn't all that bad, was it? And what else could it be? That's what's bothering me. Well, good luck. God be with you. Take care and give my greetings to everyone. Where's your master,
How about try...
What game would you like to play?
Masters.
Let's play.
God bless you. You have a kind master, hey, doggy?
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately. And I hope it stays that way.
Good day to you. I'll be with you in... I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Quick! Ignatius. I'm gonna need your help.
Of course. How many are there? Where do you want to bury them? Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your purse?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Nah, it's actually just a pit full of carcasses. These white crystals form on the walls of it. And that's exactly what we're after.
Ah, now I get it. You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave-digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella. You'll be a good helper.
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit, and I'll give you a nice piece of fresh meat for it.
I won't say no to that. Show me what you have. Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a feast that'll make. Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Semine are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course, I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here? Nice and early, at daybreak.
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
I understand. I'll come at dawn. Have you heard any news?
There's something new every day.
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right. They're a long way from home.
Not to worry. Earth is earth, wherever it is.
Are you and the herb woman related? You both look, well, really old.
We're not related. We both got some years behind us, and we both unclean in our own ways. That's all we have in common. Different herb women came to me from time to time for hangman's nooses or nails from the gallows. What they do with them is their own business. I'm just a trader. But Bozhena ain't like the others. She's an honest herb woman who only heals with herbs and prayers. Do you know why they chased her out of town?
I don't.
Well, I'm not the one who should be telling you, but I'll tell you one thing. There's a place called Limbus Puerorum. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident. And that's all I'll say on the matter.
I'll keep it in mind.
You're my doggy, eh? You silly mutt. Quick! Ja! Quick!
Great.
Quick!